just leaves you with a smile.
He is always happy.
Seeing Bodhi is just something special.
You're going to see Kelsey today?
As Bodhi Rost and his family walk through the halls of the Sanford Roger Maris Cancer Center in Fargo, North Dakota, there's not many people they don't know.
Oh, look, that's our friend Wendy.
He's quite the little celebrity.
Yeah, we've all grown very attached to Bodhi because he spent almost all of his second year of life in the hospital.
Dr. Kirk Wyatt is a pediatric oncologist at Sanford Health in Fargo, North Dakota. He said Bodhi was diagnosed with B-lymphoblastic lymphoma.
It's one of the less common types of lymphoma that we see in children, but it's related to B-lymphoblastic leukemia, which is actually the most common type of cancer that we see in children.
He said the distinction between the two revolves around bone marrow.
So if the bone marrow where the blood cells are made is involved, we call it B-lymphoblastic leukemia. If the bone marrow is not involved, we call it lymphoma.
Ashley and Heather Rost are Bodhi's mothers. They said the diagnosis came on Christmas Eve.
We went home for just a few days because it was Christmas. Again, we tried to celebrate the best that we could, and then we admitted on the 27th, and we stayed in and out for 198 days.
His treatment includes about 9 or 10 months of intensive treatment, which had to all be in the hospital because of a very high risk of complications and side effects of the treatment.
Ashley moved into the hospital with Bodhi, while Heather stayed in their home to look after Bodhi's brother Hudson.
I spent 24/7 in the hospital, and that she was there, in the afternoon so I could work, and then in the early evening so we could be with Hudson and have supper together like a family.
Ashley and Heather have been great through this journey. They are wonderful moms, and I cannot speak highly enough of them and the way that they have handled everything.
Today, Bodhi is still taking oral chemotherapy every day, but he's healthy and back home with his family.
On scans, have not been able to see any evidence of active disease. So we would say he's in a complete remission right now.
Yeah, it honestly brings some tears to my eyes just seeing kind of him well and happy, and like you said, saying sentences and running around with Hudson, because that was our goal.
Heather said being home as a family still sometimes doesn't feel real, and she couldn't be more grateful for the care Bodhi received.
When it's your own child, it's like you need a whole different set of support, and they were that, plus more.
In Fargo, Simon Floss, Sanford Health News.